Good evening, everyone. Tonight on the Ridley School District Channel, Ridley Radnor Boys Lacrosse, the 2002 championship game. It's coming up next with Frank LaPenna and Mike Friel. It's coming up on the Ridley School District Channel.
Good evening. I'm Mike Friel, joined by Jerry Iannacci and Frank LaPenna, bringing you tonight's Central League matchup between the Red Raiders of Radnor and your defending PSLs. How big's tonight's game? Well, the winner takes home the Central League Championship. They also secure the top seed in the PSLA tournament, which is set for to start tomorrow with pigtail games. For Radnor, tonight marks a chance to put themselves in a place they've never been before, atop the Central League. Coached by the former Ridley All-American Mike Buzza, Radnor enters today's game with a record of 15-1. Words can't describe what Coach Buzza has done for Radnor, as he's single-handedly taken Radnor from the basement of the Central League to a premier team in the state. Led by attackman Xander Ritz and junior goalie Jordan Ellis, Radnor looks to avenge a one-goal loss at the hands of the Green Raiders last year. As for Ridley and head coach Doug Ellers, the Green Raiders are where they want to be this time of year. With the team loaded with talent, Ridley looks to finish the year undefeated and earn the top seed in the PSLA tournament. Ridley's success will be shouldered by their two returning All-Americans, attackman Billy McGlone and defenseman Brett Moyer. Both of these athletes have lived up to the hype and have paced Ridley all season. Ridley will also need solid goaltending from junior Mike McCauley, playing on the biggest stage of his young career. The table has been set. After 2 rainouts and 2 weeks, here's the game we've been waiting for. Ridley Radnor for the Central League title.
The officials for tonight's game are Jim Powers, Mark Holman, and Mike Lindsay. In goal for Radnor, number 1, junior Jordan Ellis. In goal for the Green Raiders, junior Mike McCauley. To take the opening draw for Radnor, number 7, Scott Cato. And for Ridley, number 7, Vinny D'Angelo.
Here we go. In the face-off circle tonight for Ridley, it'll be Vince D'Angelo, number 7. On his wings will be the All-American midfielder Billy McGlone, number 33. On his other wing, All-American Brett Moyer, number 15.
Got a false start on Radnor, and Moyer picks up the ball to go forward.
Here we go. They'll start with Billy McGlone, Vince D'Angelo at midfield. Friel will come through the box, let Ryan on. Really appears to be offsides right now. They're subbing. Illegal procedure delay a game on number 7 for Radnor.
Legal procedure delay of game against Radnor, 30 seconds.
Ridley will be man up here. Man up units, their first midfield line. Matt Ryan, number 7, Vince D'Angelo, number 6, Kevin Rayer, 22 is Hill, 10 is Middleton, and 33 McGlone. Ridley's in a 2-3-1 set, banging around. Now it's Rayer, back to Hill at X. Hill will give it up. Little switch in reverse. He's got Vince D'Angelo cutting. Here it is. Vince D'Angelo.
Three-meter goal by number 7, Vinny D'Angelo.
Vinny came off a nice pick set by Matt Ryan there.
7 seconds.
Really important tonight, Frank, to get someone like Vince off. Obviously, they have the big guns, Billy and Matt. Paul Middleton, who's eighth in the county in scoring. It's nice to see Vince to get off early.
Yeah, having an extra score is always good when you have big guns out there. A guy that can put them away. He came off the top of the box flying, caught a perfect pass.
D'Angelo loses the draw back. Now it's keeper Jordan Ellis. He throws it up. Bad pass, looks the ball go out of bounds. Ellis, a kid with a great reputation around the county, is one of the top goaltenders. Missed through that pass, and it'll be Ridley's ball. Now it's Ryan. Again, Ridley will stay with his first midfield line. Ryan, D'Angelo, and McGlone. Going to have to see who draws the short sticks. The short stick offensive players for Ridley are going to have to dominate this game for them to be successful. Right now, it appears to be Kevin Rayer and Vince D'Angelo. Well, Radnor's in a 3-3 zone. Try to slow some of them down. Smart idea by Coach Buzz. Now it's McGlone. One-on-one, fakes, pulls it out. Finds Ryan. Great time to back rotate the ball. Now it's Ryan with the blast. Knocked down in front. Now it's Radnor attempt to clear. This is Grossman. Nice handle there by number 38, Chris Early. But now we have a turnover. It's Rayer. He wisely pulls it out. Ridley may need to take advantage of those fast break opportunities tonight. Good solid look there. Tough handle. And Radnor will clear again. 34 is Scott Grossman. Clearing here for Radnor. Radnor stays on side. Now it's Grossman giving it up to number 4, Dan Brillman. Brillman's had a great season for Radnor.
Got a whistle. Looks like Ridley's being called offsides.
You're right, Frank. Number 22, Steve Phil, 30 seconds for offsides.
Yeah. I don't think you can afford to take those kind of penalties in this game.
Ridley's man-down unit will consist of Gabe Pearl, number 35, number 15, Brett Moyer, number 8, Robbie Tinsley, or number 8, Jim Colt, number 4, Rob Tinsley, number 12, Stevie Clark. Radnor also in a 2-3-1. Keeps it hot. Big shot by Brillman and a goal. Pete McCulley sticks side high.
So both goals have been off the man up, and haven't seen much even up play. And when there has been, as soon as McGlone stepped in the box, he's been getting double teamed, and haven't seen Ridley on even defense.
Not one of the penalties you want to take in an offsides, but it was a hustle play by Steve Hill, so he was trying to get in the hole. Ridley's face-off team again. Now it's D'Angelo. Loses the draw, and Radnor's on a break. Number 7, Scott Cahoe turns around, throws it, and Radnor will pick it up. Now we have number 5, Dave Pillman. And Radnor will take a timeout. Coach Buzzer of Radnor wants every possession.
Funding for WRSD is provided by Verone's Collision Incorporated, located 611 Swarthmore Avenue in Ridley Park. Verone's is approved by most insurance companies, and all work done at Verone's is given a written warranty. Verone's has been serving the Ridley area since 1980. For expert repair and low cost, Verone's is the place to go for all your car's needs. The Knights of Columbus Peace Council, located at 1195 Haverford Road in Crumlin, also provides funding for WRSD. The Knights of Columbus accommodates 200 people and has easy access to I-95 and the Blue Route. You can reach them at 610-833-1299. That's 610-833-1299 for the Knights of Columbus Peace Council. LA Nails, located at 1411 McDade Boulevard, is a funding provider for WRSD. LA Nails offers a variety of specials for all girls, 2 free nail designs. So give them a call at 610-461-6710. When all else fails, go to LA Nails.
Teams are back and set, waiting for the whistle, and both teams have gotten the players they want on the field. Millard's out there now, and so is Clark playing short stick for Ridley's defense.
We'll have to see who gets matched up on number 10 for Radnor, Xander Ritz. The senior will be going to the University of Delaware next year. Now it's Moyer at X. Tinsley on the goal scorer, Brillman. Little hidden ball trick. Ridley's well aware of it. Coach Buzzer's specialty there. Brillman took it, went to the cage. Tinsley stayed nicely on his hands. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Culp again. Culp on Brillman. He's going to have his hands full tonight, Jimmy Culp. Now it's Moyer. On number 9, Xander Ritz. High pass, Tinsley knocks it down. Now it's Ridley going after the ground ball. Here's Gabe Hurl. Turnover, and it's Ritz who will settle and give it up. Brillman being marked up by Jim Culp. Now it's number 7 for Radnor, Scott Cahoe. He draws Matt Millard. Radnor's in a 1-5 set. Try to draw from X. Millard, physical. Didn't look like that. Should have found the back of the cage. McCauley appears to be a little shaken.
Yeah, it looks like Millard just got powered inside there.
He came high side, pulled an overhand bounce shot, and found the 5-hole.
Yep.
Now Radnor will switch up its face-off. And as Cahoe comes off after his first goal of the game. And with 8 minutes and 21 seconds to go in the first quarter, it's Radnor 2, Ridley 1. Now it's D'Angelo. At his feet. Another face-off won by Radnor. Now it's Ritz. That's a moving pick. Not called. Number 5, Dan Pullman. Ritz.
Nice poke by Moyer there.
Moyer maybe napping a little bit there, but got back in, checked Ritz. Now it's the All-American coming upfield. He'll flip to Ryan. Really needs to settle down and play some offense, figure out Radnor's zone. Radnor's defense is coached by 2-time All-American Tom Slate, one of the best defensemen in the country. Here we have Rayer to Middleton. Middleton to Hill, and Hill to Ryan. Radnor now is in a man-to-man defense. Up here in a slide from the crease. Now it's Rayer. Guns one to Billy McGlone, which Billy can't handle, but Ridley will maintain possession here. Now, Ridley checks in with Bagoni. Give D'Angelo a little bit of a break. Michael fires one high off the stick of Middleton out of bounds. I think Mike Bagoni thought Paul Middleton was cutting to the cage, and the ball goes out of bounds. A turnover for Ridley. Radnor will clear 3 low. Cahill in the box. Ball's up and over and out of bounds. That's what Ridley wants right there.
That's going to bring them in down low, just inside the box area. Hill's taking it, and here comes the changes.
Ridley's back with their first midfield line. I like what Coach Ellers did there. Would bring Bagoni on and allow D'Angelo just a little bit of a break early on. Now they need to find the short sticks. Radnor's back in their zone. Great opportunity there. Middleton pushes. Now it's Grossman. On Ryan, and it's over to McGlone. Ridley will have play catch here. Now it's Hill. Big rip by Stevie Hill, and that's a goal. Great take.
Yeah, he just outmoved him. Got his feet churning, came around tight. Nice high side shot.
Very nicely done by the senior attackman.
Ellis wasn't reacting until it was past him.
6 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Ridley ties the game at 2.
It's kind of starting to play out like last year's game.
I'll tell you, if Ridley can keep the ball on offense, play catch, let Radnor sit in the zone, they'll be fine. Now it's D'Angelo. And Billy McGlone battles for the ground ball. No possession called, and Moore will take his time, pick it up. If there's possession, D'Angelo needs to get it in the box. Nice job by Vince and Billy and Brett to come up with the ground ball. Billy can take a run here on this short stick. I would imagine Billy will go.
Yeah, he's looking to.
Here he goes. Fires one high and wide.
Just high.
They're going to call that a pass to Stevie Hill. I thought Billy lightened up a little bit at the end there to as he saw Hill at the last second.
When he's standing right near the crease, that makes a tough call for the ref.
Needless to say, turnover for Ridley.
Yep.
Now Ridley needs to ride. And that was too easy. That was too easy. Gabe Friel chasing to the end line. He's got the... Oh, that's great hustle. Great hustle by Gabe Friel as he manages to get to the end line before Radnor.
Showed no quit and is well aware of what's going on in the field. Knows that was a shot and did his job.
I think Ridley needs to be a little bit more aggressive on the rides as Radnor cleared the ball with ease. Had an opportunity at the cage. Now here's where Ryan's most dangerous. He uses his speed to clear the ball. He'll give it up to Tinsley. Back to Ryan, and now he'll take off. Great
Things look
poke
pretty
check.
open for him.
Now Ryan can push. He's on Grossman. Great pass! Good extra!
Oh. May have been one too
Now
many
it's
there.
Hill. Now it's Middleton. Nice check by Hill. Frank, I agree with you. Great play by Matt Ryan.
Nice pick
Settle
off.
it down. And Ryan does.
He pulls out. He's got a short stick. He just traded off.
Radnor won't waste time putting long poles on Ridley's top guns. Now it's Hill. Up to Rayer. Backside look.
Oh, Middleton was
Knocked
sitting
down by
there.
number 27.
We got in the crease on Middleton. We're going down Radnor's way.
That's a tough call
now,
there.
And now they got another chance to work on this ride.
Josh Donahue knocked that ball down, but as Middleton cut to the crease, he came into the goal area. Good ride.
Got a
Now
DB
it's
by
McGlone.
McGlone.
McGlone needs to get upfield. Put it in your right. Find Stevie Hill. Billy, hard to the goal. Shot, score!
Nice goal by McGlone. He went cross country there. He had a good 2 steps on his defender and walked into a hole.
McGlone's unassisted goal comes with 4 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the first quarter. Ridley leads 3-2.
D'Angelo steps in circle again, and Ryan and Moyer on the wings now.
Ridley effectively rode there. McGlone forced a turnover. Went coast to coast for the goal. Now it's Vince D'Angelo battling. They're going to call loose ball push. Loose ball hold on Ridley Radnor's ball. Let's see if we can get Radnor's lineup. Radnor's attackman, number 11, Colin Cecchio. Number 2, Max Ritz.
Number 4, Dan Brillman's out there on crease.
Now here we go with Moyer. Moyer able to switch hands. Carry up. He needs to find an attackman. Good job, Brett Moyer. Moyer gives it up to defensive midi Matt Millard. And Millard will give it up to Matt Ryan, who'll come off for McGlone. Radnor didn't hold the ball long enough for Ridley for us to tell you Radnor's attack. Radnor's a disciplined team. That's a ward there by Ryan. He got away with it. He pulls the trigger. Might have caught pipe. Really needs to battle for the ground ball.
Middleton's coming up on the ride. Vinny
It's D'Angelo!
levels right at midfield. Out of bounds on Radnor. McGlone's getting the ball.
Again, Ridley riding Radnor to turnovers. You can single-handedly keep a team out of the offensive zone if you just continue to ride. Big stick by Vince D'Angelo there as he forced the turnover.
Put down Pulliam.
Now McGlone gives it up to
It was Moyer,
Moyer,
and now
who
Moyer
comes
gives it to
over.
Rayer.
It's a smart play there by Ridley as Moyer came across the midfield line. Now it's up top. Now it's Rayer with the big blast. Shot, score! Looked like it might have been knocked down in front, and it goes in.
There's a definite deflection down low that knocked it just under Elias's stick. Nice. Radnor put the screen in front of him. I guess he didn't see much anyway.
With 2 minutes and 36 seconds to go, Ridley goal, Kevin Rayer. Ridley leads 4-2. Great look by Billy McGlone. Found Rayer up at the top of the box. Rayer pulled the trigger. Was either deflected or it hit off a stick, but found the back of the cage nonetheless. Now it's D'Angelo. No call. What are they going to call there? Timeout, Coach Ellers.
Funding for tonight's game on WRSD is provided by Yakibuchi Tuxedos, located at 4100 Edgemont Avenue in Brookhaven and on Route 420 at Morton Avenue in Morton. Yakibuchi's provides the best in formal wear for all occasions. Prom season is over, but next year you can remember that there are convenient prom specials for all Ridley students, and there's an additional discount for Ridley students. So call Ron Yakibuchi, Ridley Township Class of 1963 at 610-874-6630 or 610-604-1550. 610-604-1550 or 610-874-6630 for Yakibuchi's Tuxedos. Reminder that funding is provided for tonight's game by Verone's Collision, also the Knights of Columbus Peace Council in Crumlin, and LA Nails. When all else fails, go to LA Nails.
With 2 minutes and 29 seconds to go in the first quarter, Ridley goal scorers are one apiece for Vince D'Angelo, Paul Middleton. Vince D'Angelo, Steve Hill, Bill McGlone, and Kevin Rayer. Middleton and McGlone both with an assist. Radnor goal scorers. Brillman had the first one for Ridley, and Cahoe had the second one, number 7, Scott Cahoe.
We think Buzz has been telling his men, you got to work on that defense, but the guy got around that Ridley ride too.
They definitely need to work on clearing the ball, maybe settling it down a little bit. I think that's what he talked to him about in a timeout. He just needs to remind his kids that they definitely can stay in this game. Coach Ellers wanted this possession here, an important possession with, I think it was Moyer who was stuck with the ball at the end of that timeout.
Yes.
Now it's Ridley with their first midfield line. They'll go Hill, Rayer, McGlone who drops it at X. Now he's got to get it back, and he does. Nice job, Billy. McGlone pushes it to Rayer. Backside look to Middleton. Great pass and score. Kevin Rayer to Paul Middleton.
Nice work by all the attackmen on Ridley there. Middleton slid up behind the defense, and Rayer had a great eye and a real wide-open alley. Radnor appeared to get caught with their sticks down, so they couldn't block that pass.
Frank, that's a second or third time Middleton's been open or on the backside crease to Hill. That's a nice look by Rayer.
His defensive guys got to get his head on a swivel because Middleton's been sneaking up a lot, and I know they're not going light on a leading scorer like that.
Now it's D'Angelo, Ryan, and Moyer for Ridley. Won by D'Angelo. And a break. Great job, Vince D'Angelo in the face-off circle. Now it's Grossman on Rayer. And Middleton out there guarded by Josh Donahue, number 27. Other long sticks for Radnor, number 38, Chris Early, and number 15, Andy Eucalis. Probably just murdered his last name there, Frank. Now it's McGlone with a big rip. And they're going to give possession to Radnor. It's closest to where the ball goes out of bounds, Frank. Not closest to the end line, but you have to actually attempt to run where the ball's heading out of bounds.
Exactly, and Ellis was on it.
Radnor went off sides. Frank, that's what I was saying at the last time out. They're forcing the ball upfield. Now, good look there by McGlone, but he couldn't get it there. Now that ball's going to go out of bounds and be Ridley's ball.
Yeah, that Ridley's ride has been murder for Radnor, and it's forcing them to make passes they don't want to make and looking at players they may not want to go to.
Now it's up top to Ryan. Ryan, D'Angelo, McGlone, Hill, Middleton, and Rayer. Radnor short stick defense. Here's Vinny D'Angelo. Look, backside again. And he lets one go. It's wide.
That's a hot grounder, and McGlone gets the pick up now. He was closest, and he's going to bring it in at X.
Number 14, Safi Najwa, is in on defense. Now it's McGlone again, dropping it at X. Other short stick defenseman's number 5, Dave Pullman. Now it's McGlone, driving, feeding, forcing. D'Angelo with a push from behind. That'll be Ridley's ball.
It's good for Ridley. It was a bit of a sloppy pass, but they retained possession.
D'Angelo draws the short stick as well as Stevie Hill. Got to get it up top to Stevie Hill and see what he can do. Let the senior take a run. Hill sweeps the cage, forces the slide. Now he's got Ryan. He's got a big blast from up top, right-handed. Shoots, weak shot, knocked down by Ellis. Now it's Grossman. Middleton with a hard ride and goes out of, and that'll be the end of the first quarter.
Ridley 5, Radnor 2.
At the end of one, Ridley leads 5-2.
Funding for WRSD is provided by the Daily Times. The Daily Times is Delaware County's daily newspaper and the leader in local sports coverage. Business advertisers can call 610-622-7400. Classified advertisers can call 622-8860 for the Delaware County Daily Times. The director, officers, and the entire team of Commerce Bank are glad to fund WRSD for this PSLA lacrosse game, Central League Championship. Commerce Bank is open 7 days a week. And you can do your banking online at commerceonline.com. That's commerceonline.com. You can bank by phone at 1-800-YES-2000. That's 1-800-YES-2000 for Commerce Bank. Directors, officers, and the entire Commerce Bank team wish the Green Raiders good luck during the 2002 lacrosse season. Visit Commerce Bank at the McDade Mall. Albert Vincent's Former Whaler provides funding for WRSD. Vincent's Formal Wear is located at 19 Morton Avenue in Morton. For all your formal wear needs, give Albert Vincent a call at 610-544-6881. That's 610-544-6881. The Herbert W. Best VFW Post 928, located at McDade and Sutton Avenues in Folsom, provides funding for WRSD. The Best VFW Post sponsor the Voice of Democracy audio essay contest. The Best VFW Post wishes the Green Raiders luck this season.
About ready to get back into play, and Ridley will definitely be looking to capitalize on this 3-goal lead. They got a really good early jump at the end of the first quarter, and Radnor's defense been caught unaware quite a few times.
I think it's important, Frank, for McCauley to get off here, get a save or two early, get his confidence back as he's seen 2 shots and 2 goals.
I'm sure he's been a little shaken for how young he is, but he'll come around.
Now it's D'Angelo. It's like a wrestling match in there with D'Angelo and Scott Cahill. That's got to be possession. Now, still battle for on the ground. Now it's Moyer. Hill with a nice check. Sloppy play at the midfield line again by Radnor, and Ridley will possess. Ridley stays with its first midfield unit. McGlone, who would love to get off, lets one fly and misses. Backed up by Paul Middleton and Steve Hill.
Ball's going back to Ridley, and they're setting up. McGlone and Ryan up high.
Ridley's in a 2-2-2 offensive set. McGlone and Ryan up high. On the crease is D'Angelo and Kevin Rayer. Behind the cage, Stevie Hill and Paul Middleton. Radnor's in a man-to-man. 2 short sticks on Hill and D'Angelo again. Great time to isolate Stevie Hill from behind the cage. Great move, Billy McGlone. 1-2 and a goal.
Unbelievable. He walked through there. He moved through there on his tiptoes, actually. Swerved about 3 defenders there and put a nice shot. Brought it from high to low. And met Hill for a hug on the other side of that crease.
One of the reasons why Radnor came out in the zone tonight was because not many players in the country can guard Billy one-on-one, as he showed there as he left his man in the dust. That was Andy Euclid, probably their best defenseman on Billy. Billy shook him, went to the cage, and finished. Now it's D'Angelo again. Great job by Vince. Now it's Moyer. Moyer gets checked from behind, and he turns it over.
Radnor's going to get their first possession of the quarter, it looks like. And we're going to see how McCauley adapts to his first real test since that second goal.
I think there was a little dispute. Coach Ellers might have tried to get a timeout there. Now Ridley will be on defense. Ridley's defense consists of number 12, Stevie Hill, 20, Matt Millard, number 15, Brett Moyer, 35, Gabe Hurl. Now it's one of the best short stick defensemen, Stevie Hill. Great job behind the cage. Now it's Colt. Now, here we go. Let's see what Moyer has for Ritz. They'll play each other over the next 4 years, as Ritz will be at Delaware, Moyer will be at Hofstra University. In the same conference, they'll see each other at least 4 times. Now it's Hill. Excellent job behind the cage. You won't see Stevie Hill's name in the paper tomorrow for scoring or assists, but man, does he do a great job behind the cage playing defense. Now it's Millard. They'll try to go on him. KO has a goal, but he doesn't look to have the offensive moves to go to the cage. Now it's a turnover, and it's Cope. Radnor's back. It's no fast break. Played nicely there by number 27 for Radnor, Josh Donahue. Ritz picks it up, fires it upfield. Another sloppy play at the midfield line by Radnor. Now it's Tinsley. Hacking away. Great time to lay some lumber. Radnor picks it up, and Coach Buzza gets a timeout.
Funding for WRSD in tonight's game is provided by DeCarlo's Formal Wear, located at 237 Millmont Avenue in Millmont Park. DeCarlo's has been renting tuxedos to Ridley students for over 40 years. Remember to call DeCarlo's Formal Wear at 610-461-9570, 610-461-9570. DeCarlo's Formal wear will be available for you next year at prom time. The prom season has ended here at Ridley, but next year, remember, DeCarlo's, and ask about special discounts for Ridley students. Funding for WRSD has also been provided by the Morton Savings Bank, which is located at 25 South Morton Avenue in Morton. Morton Savings Bank has been supporting the local community since 1885. Excellent customer service along with low equity rates, free checking, and a variety of mortgage and savings products are what Morton has to offer. Morton Savings Bank, serving the community for the past 116 years.
Clark did play some nice defense down there as well as the rest of them. Radnor did penetrate the middle of the field, but were stripped right there. And I think desperation trying to hold on, Buzzer called that timeout.
The defense behind the cage, I think I was saying it was Hill. It definitely was Stevie Clark, number 12. Clark will be marked up on the ball as we start here out of the timeout. Ridley leading 6-2 with 9:05 to play in the second quarter. Now they'll try to come from up top. Clark, good defense. Radnor will bang it around. This is where you have to stay on Radnor's gloves. Big cut, shot, score! Right out of the timeout, it's number 4. Dan Brillman finds junior attackman Colin Cecchio.
Yeah, Cecchio came out of the top of the box there on a nice cut. Had Tinsley beat by a step or two and had a wide open left-handed shot.
3 minutes, 9 seconds.
You knew Radnor was going to come out with a play after that timeout. Tinsley trowed the cutter. They found him, and he found the back of the cage. Cecchio found the back of the cage. Can't fall asleep while offense plays catch. Now it's Ridley's ball. Knocked out and still on the ground. It's going to be a loose ball push on Ridley, but play will continue. Now it's Tinsley marked up on the ball. And Colt. Tinsley wisely pops out on number 11 for Radnor. Colin Cecchio. Now it's Radnor up top in a 2-3-1 set. Tinsley needs to stay on his gloves, just like he is. Now bang it to X. Colt, step out and pop on his gloves. He throws a poke. Nothing worse than playing against a defenseman who throws a lot of lumber. Radnor will go from X. It's number 2. Max Ricks. D'd up by Matt Ryan. Ryan does a nice job forcing him behind the cage. And Max Ritz will go again. Hurl appears to be the slide. Patient Hurl. Nice job, Gabe, showing himself. Intimidating defenseman at 6'3", 185 pounds. Now it's D'Angelo. And Radnor subs. Number 17, Lenny Cecchio checks in. No slide, and it's... Tinsley was late. He laid him out, but Tinsley was late on the slide. And we're going to have a penalty on Radnor.
Yeah, slide came a little late, but McCullough was well aware that time. Appears that he's getting into his groove now since the defense has been playing for the last 3 minutes. He's probably going to find his place in the game now.
I still think Frankie hasn't been tested enough. He needs to find it. He needs a nice outside bomb to step out, make the save, and clear the ball for Ridley.
I agree with you. I think now he's just getting caught up with the tempo. I don't think he was ready for something like this.
Ridley will go man up as number 11, Colin Cecchio, will serve the penalty. Now, Radnor will shut off Ryan on man up. Grossman checks back in. And Ridley will be in their 3-3 set. They'll try to shut off McGlone, and D'Angelo turns it over. Radnor will clear. Nice job by Radnor's man down. Coach Slade had them come out and shut off two of Ridley's big guns, Ryan and McGlone, and it was effective. Now it's Ritz going on Moyer. Behind the cage, it's Brillman and McGlone. McGlone Defense now. McCulley stands tall. Maybe his first save of the night there if he got a piece of it.
It's hard foot race there at the end to get on that shot. Matt Ryan wins it. I guess all that soccer paid off.
It'll be Ridley's ball down in the corner. Ryan will clear. Penalty's about to expire for Radnor, and it's up. We're even at 6-on-6. Now it's Ryan. Attempt to clear by himself, and he does just that. Nice job, Matty Ryan. Now it's Ryan who has the short stick. With patience, telegraph pass. Turnover, Radnor's ball. Radnor will push. Radnor has numbers. Great wrap check there by Robbie Tinsley as he's all over Colin Checchio's gloves. Now McGlone stuck on defense again. Matched up on Lenny Checchio. Number 17, Lenny Checchio, just a freshman. McGlone needs to step out and press on him. Now it's Moyer. Turnover by Radnor as McGlone stepped out, laid a body on number 12 for Radnor, and he turns it over. Now it's Tinsley. Tinsley up to McGlone. McGlone with excellent control of his body and stick, clears between three players. Now it's McGlone. Good look, check down Ryan. Stevie Hill pulls, gains possession. Now it's Rayer, over top to Ryan, who pulls the trigger and misses.
Barely wide. Ellis looked to be a little bit on top of it, but Ridley was playing some fast-paced offense there. I think that looked really good for him, just didn't get that shot off right.
Big blast by Ryan, and he can't find the cage. Radnor doesn't want to give him too many of those looks.
Nope.
Now it's Middleton up to McGlone. McGlone with the sidearm whip up to Ryan. They're going to try to force Ryan down to his left, I'm sure. See what he's got. Another turnover by Ridley. Ridley's 4 seconds in the crease by Radnor's Jordan Ellis. Really needs to play to their strengths. Matty Ryan, a strong right-handed offensive player. Drove hard to his left and turned it over. Oh!
Middleton had a stick knocked out of his hand and the ball went flying out of bounds. Ellis takes the ball behind the net. Nice play by Radnor.
Scotty Grossman literally took the stick out of Paul Middleton's hands. Turnover, Radnor's ball. Ridley steps offside again. Someone's got to go. They both need to go.
Mental error there and lack of communication, I think.
You're right. Both guys looked at each other to see who was going to go across the midfield line. Penalty's going to be on Stevie Hill. 30-second offsides. Radnor will go man up. Let's see if we can get Radnor's man up unit for you. Number 4, Dan Brillman. Number 7, Scott Cahoe. Number 9, Xander Ritz. Number 12, Andy German. Number 11, Colin Checchio. And number 2, Max Ritz. Great check by Brett Moore. He forces the ball on the ground. Now it's Cope with a loose ball push on Radnor. Ridley ball, great hustle, Jimmy Cope. Great check, Brett Moyer. Great hustle, Jimmy Cope. Ridley turnover. Now it's Clark. Nice move by Stevie Clark. He gives it up to Moyer. Gives it up to Ryan. Ridley managed to stay onside there. Nice job, Stevie Clark. Ryan turned it over again. He's got great hustle and wheels there. Now it's Radnor. Moyer. That's going to be 2 flags on Robbie Tinsley. Maybe a slash and a hold. Let's see if we get the call. But McCauley was up to the task and made the save.
Got cross check in there. And the holding. Nice eye, Mike. Call them both.
2 fouls on number 4, Rob Tinsley. 1 minute for cross-checking. 30 seconds for defensive holder.
Down, man. Man down. Ridley's a man down. Number 32, Brian Ridley steps in the Green Raiders lineup.
All right, Ridley's man down unit. Number 15, Brett Moyer. Number 8, Jim Culp. Number 32, senior Brian Iggy in for the first time tonight. Number 35, Gabe Hurl. And number 12, Steve Clark. Here's a cutter to the cage. Cahill screaming right in front of McCauley's face. Now the backside look shot. Big save, McCauley. Really needs this ground ball. If it stays in, Culp's on it. Culp steps out of bounds, playing from out of bounds.
Yeah.
Jimmy Culp, Radnor's ball. Radnor's getting excellent looks on man up. McCauley, fortunately, got a good look at that one. Radnor stays man up in a 2-3-1. The ball go up top, and Radnor banging around. Got to find cutters and shooters. That one was too easy, and McCauley took a penalty.
Flag on it. Yeah, he walked right around the crease and snuck one in the far corner. McCauley, I guess, said something or hit him. Couldn't see too well in the crowd.
He hit him late. He did. He hit him late. He stuck one. The unfortunate part about that is you got to cover the man with the ball, Frank. The guy with the ball is the most dangerous.
Yep.
Really sloughed off, tried to guard everyone else except the man with the ball. He walked in and dunked on McCauley. McCauley, out of frustration, popped him one.
Now we're going to see Tony Brandt in, and looks like McCauley might be out.
With a minute 55 to go in the first half, Ridley's lead's been cut to 6-4. That's a dead ball foul, no face-off. So Ridley will continue to play man down. They have their original man down unit back in. McCauley has to serve his penalty, so senior goalie Tony Brandt checks in. Hard spot to be put in, Brandt, as he comes in, as he's been on the bench for the first half. Radnor, backside look. Got a shooter up top. There it is. Now it's Hurl. Slid on by Moyer. Moyer needs... Ridley just cannot afford any more penalties. Big shot. Brandt with his first save of the night. That's an important save. And he does an excellent job of getting it out ahead to Stevie Hill. Ridley has numbers if they want to push. Probably want to kill this penalty. That's a nice job by Tony Brandt. 1 shot, 1 save. That may be the difference later on this evening. Now it's McGlone, who will be doubled. He has D'Angelo up top. Ridley will get a timeout with a minute 4 to go in the first half, leading 6-4.
WRSD would like to recognize the following sponsors providing funding for tonight's game. Verone's Collision, located at 611 Swarthmore Avenue in Ridley Park. Verone's is approved by most insurance companies, and all work done at Verone's is given a written warranty. Verone's has been serving the Ridley area since 1980. For expert repair and low cost, visit Verone's Collision. It's the place to go for all your car's needs. That is 611 Swarthmore Avenue in Ridley Park. The Knights of Columbus Peace Council, located at 1195 Haverford Road in Crumlin. The Knights of Columbus accommodates 200 people and has easy access to I-95 and the Blue Route. You can reach them at the Knights of Columbus at 610-833-1299, 610-833-1299 for the Knights of Columbus Peace Council on Haverford Road. L.A. Nails, located at 1411 McDade Boulevard. L.A. Nails offers a variety of specials for all girls with 2 free nail designs. So give them a call at 610-461-6710. When all else fails, go to L.A. Nails. Yakabuchi's Tuxedos, located at 4100 Edgemont Avenue in Brookhaven and on Route 420 at Morton Avenue in Morton. Ridley grad Ron Yakabuchi, class of 63, Ridley Township, at 610-874-6630 or 610-604-1550. Yakabuchi's Tuxedos.
Ridley's man down. They turn it up. Great play there. Now it's Moyer. Ridley is still man down. Now it's McGlone. Being doubled, he turns it over. He just mishandled the change as he went from his left to his right, dropped it out of bounds. It'll be Radnor's ball with 52 seconds to go.
Yeah, and then Williams changed hands. Got a poke check down at the bottom there, knocked it right out of bounds. So got man down again for Ridley.
Ridley's, I think the penalty just expired and Ridley is even up. I see Ridley has Hurl, Millard, Ryan in at the midfield. Defensively, they have Moyer, Culp, and Tinsley. Here's a turnover by Radnor. Now it's Tinsley. Tinsley wisely gets it up to Millard. Ridley needs a goal here. Millard with his speed pushes. Plenty of time on the clock.
Got 30.
30 seconds to go. Now it's Millard. Millard will take him from behind the cage. Ryan's got a short stick, but he's being shut off. Now it's Millard. Backside, look, goal!
Again.
What a play by Matt Millard.
No.
Really needed that pickup there, Frank.
Yes,
Score
they
with
did.
14 seconds to go to make it 7-4. That's that backside look we were talking about earlier.
Exactly. Middleton just hanging on the crease. And here's the thing, you never want to give up a goal in the last minute, and definitely not in the last 20 seconds. Defensive lapse by Radnor. And cost him one.
What a great job by Matt Millard. Not comfortable back behind the cage. He plays a lot of midi for Ridley. Picks him up. Remember that goal last year, Millard stuck against Lower Marion. Same type situation. Really needed one. That's a slash to the head. Ridley's on a break. With not much time shot, big save by Ellis. As the first half expires, Ridley will go into halftime leading 7-4.
Strong offense by Ridley, and defense starts picking up there towards the end. Had a great burst, but I don't know. Ridley's defense is usually strong.
It's a 10-minute halftime.
Yep.
Ridley leads 7-4. Goal scorers for Ridley are D'Angelo, Middleton with 2, Hill with 1, McGlone with 2, and Rayer with 1. The assists will be Millard, Rayer, McGlone, and Middleton. About to start the second half. It's Ridley 7, Radnor 4. In goal for the Green Raiders, returning in cage is number 31, senior Tony Brandt.
I think that we may be seeing a new look by Radnor, trying to get more aggressive, and Ridley's defense may start to tighten up. Stop letting some of his passes get across the middle.
D'Angelo and Cahill in the face-off circle. McGlone on his wing and Moyer. Here's D'Angelo and Cahill battling. Picked up by McGlone. McGlone at the midfield line. Now he's across. Big wrap check, and McGlone just runs past it and runs through it. Ridley needs to play solid 6-on-6 offense here, with D'Angelo and Hill doing most of the work, as though they're being disrespected in a sense by getting the short stick. Now it's a backside look, off the mark to Middleton. Frank, that's the look they were going for, but that might have been forced there. Backside look, big shot, and a miss. Radnor on the doorstep misses.
Yeah. Moyer wins the race to the ball. Tony Brandt well aware of what was going on. Looks like the shot just went wide. And you're right, Ridley got to look at one and just a slightly off-center pass.
Ridley escaped a bullet there as they were on the doorstep, layup, And he missed. That'll get Brant's into this game now. Now it's D'Angelo. Big split dodge. We talked about this today. He moves it. Great handle by Paul Middleton. Now it's dropped. Middleton recovers and picks it up. Middleton's got one of the best handles of a high school attackman. I've seen him pick up passes, Frank, on the ground and finish them this year. Now it's Rayer at X. I'll have the fortune of coaching Kevin next year, as he'll be a member of the Cabrini Cavaliers. Rayer with a great find to Ryan. Ryan, not forcing the issue, pulls it out. Gives it back to Rayer. Rayer's really stepped up for Ridley this year. Now he's at X. Trying to come high right side. That's a back check, no call. Rayer up and over to Ryan. Big blast, and he misses.
Whoa.
There's the find Ridley was looking for.
I think that shot's going to stop on McDade Boulevard with how hard that was flying.
Maybe a bounce shot and a goal. Ryan loves to shoot that underhand bounce shot. He probably takes about 100 a day in the summertime. Good find, Kevin Rayer. Good rip, Matty Ryan. Just not in the back of the cage. Now we have Hill. Senior attackman must love getting guarded by short sticks, but he's forced into the turnover. Picked off. Now it's McGlone. Let's see something here, Billy. Oh, and he missed.
Sent it high. He picked up a nice ground ball because great pressure on the ride. Just sent it high.
The dip and dunk didn't work for McGlone there. As D'Angelo rode the pass, knocked it down. McGlone picked it up, but he wasn't able to finish. Two excellent opportunities for both teams to start the third quarter, Frank, as Ridley had one there on the doorstep and Radnor had one on this last possession.
Yep.
With 9:40 to go, Ridley leads 7-4. Radnor will clear with Ellis at the restraining box. Great job again by Ridley Ryden. Now it's a great ground ball by Matt Millard. Again, some of the things you won't see or read in the Daily Times tomorrow is the pressure Ridley's rides put on and the ground ball there by Matt Millard. Now watch Millard hustle off to get the offensive player on. Just what Ridley needs. Good spark by Matt Millard, senior who will play football next year at Kutztown University. Now it's Hill again. Need Hill to step up here. Good solid dodge and go to the cage. Now it's Hill being guarded here by number 12, Andy German. Assistant coach Kevin Ellers telling the offense to reset, as they appear to be in a 2-3-1, maybe a 1-4-1. Excellent defense by German, and they'll give it up to Middleton. Middleton is deceptively sneaky, but he's being great move. The under and over, that's got to be a push with possession.
They call in the crease.
It's one of those questions there, Frank. How'd he get there? He got pushed.
Right.
You got to call the push before the in the crease.
Yeah, I don't agree with that call.
He didn't walk into the crease,
Nope.
or wouldn't walk into the crease, but needless to say, it's Radnor's ball.
Made some nice moves to get there, though.
Cahill, now he's going to fire on Brandt. Outside, Brandt gave him nothing to shoot at. Nice job. Brandt, bad pass to Ryan, but Ryan handles. Now with his speed, he's driving to the cage. He gives it up. This is a goal. Oh, and a big save by Jordan Ellis. Ryan continues to ride. Up and over. Now it's Rayer. You knew goaltending had to come into play here sooner or later, Frank. And there, Brandt with a big save, and Ellis matches him up the other end. One-on-one with the 8th leading goal scorer in the county, Paul Middleton, and Ellis gets the best of him.
Yep.
Now it's McGlone. Big shot and goal!
He sent that from the top side of the box and beat him low side.
McGlone unassisted goal with 7:07 to go in the game, or in the third quarter, and Ridley extends its lead to 8-4.
McGlone picked his target and made a shot, and I don't think there's much else was going to do, but I don't think he was expecting a shot from that high.
One of the things that makes Billy so versatile is that he can go left and right-handed. Not many high school players can do that. McGlone there splits to his right hand and buries it in the back of the cage to give Ridley a 4-goal lead with 7:07 to play. Now it's D'Angelo and Cahill. Now it's Moyer with a great check behind Cahill's back. Ball's going to get out of bounds. It's going to be Ridley's ball.
Ridley's going to look to jump on Radnor's defense quick. Ellis may have been a little rattled on that outside shot, and you're going to want to pressure him again.
Back-to-back great plays by Ridley's All-Americans. McGlone and Moyer. Now it's McGlone. Clears it himself. Probably got slashed about 3 times coming across. No call. And Ridley will play 6-on-6. It's D'Angelo. Over to Rayer. Rayer guarded by Grossman. And it's going to be out of bounds.
No.
Picked up. Radnor's ball. Sloppy play there by the Green Raiders. Ridley does a nice job of getting back. They ride, pressure. And Radnor will move. Now it's a penalty and a blast, and it's off.
I think the call may be on Matt Ryan.
Number 9, Matt Ryan, 1 minute, personal foul. That's what it is.
One thing Ridley wasn't looking to get.
Frank, they haven't been able to play with Ridley 6-on-6, but man up, they've been deadly. Ridley's got to have more discipline and stay out of the box.
Definitely. I think all 4 goals may have been man up.
Now here's Radnor. In a 1-3-2 set. Dip and dunk, and he hit the pipe. Great move there by Alexander Rich. Shot, saved by Brandt. Ridley will clear here. Colt up to Tinsley. Tinsley drops it. And it'll be Radnor's possession. Middleton rides to the midfield line. Now it's Radnor's ball. Big take there. Shot above the cage.
Goes high and out. Radnor's going to start play with the ball. Their man was back. Tony has some nice plays, moving quick.
Josh Donahue, long stick mini, came above the goal. Weak shot there, easily handled by Brandt. Now he turns it over right in front of his cage. Ritz. It's going to be a cheap one if they get one, and they do.
It is. Tony looked a little uncontrolled on that pass. Threw it right into Ritz. Calls the ground ball. Radnor picked up the GB. Dumped it right in.
Time to go, 6 minutes, 35 seconds.
It's a tough one for Tony to give up after those 4 or 5 nice saves. Ridley still holds a 3-goal lead, though. And gives him a bit of a cushion, but that's not something you want to do, is start losing goals.
Ritz took a softy right-handed shot from the outside, easily handled by Brandt, and he forced the clear and the turnover, and Radnor gets a cheap one. With 5:20 to go, Ridley leads 8-3. Now it's Moyer. Possesses, gives it up to Middleton. Brandt's got to be kicking himself. Goalies, Frank, get 4 seconds in the crease after they gain possession of the ball. Tony's probably upset that he didn't take more time there. Now it's McGlone, looking for his 4th goal of the game. Oh, and he's up and he's in. He's goal! Can't stop number 33, Bill McGlone. Single-handedly putting the Raiders on his back as he extends the lead to 9-5.
He took his time, looked how he wanted to go, planned out his path, moved right in there, sent a low pass past Ellis's legs. Ellis went down low for it, just didn't come up with it. There was a bit of traffic in front of him, so Billy picked a good place to put it.
Gotta love Billy's ability just to go to the goal when Ridley needs a goal. Just give him the ball, get out of his way, watch him go. Now Radnor will go with Grossman in the face-off circle as D'Angelo's been battling with Cahill all evening. Radnor with a two-pole face, but great ground ball by the All-American. Let's see what he's got. It goes back to his right and he turns it over. Billy's exhausted. D'Angelo stands up to his defenseman and causes a turnover. Now it's Radnor's ball. Great effort by the Raiders. They were banging at the midfield line. Radnor not known for that. Now we have Radnor at X. It is number 4, Dan Brillman. Brillman has a number of goals tonight, being guarded by defenseman Jim Culp, and he takes Culp right to the hopper and gets off a good shot, but up to the task is Tony Brandt. Got to be careful. They may go back to him. Now it's Hurl. The opposing defenseman from Radnor from Ridley forces the turnover.
Yeah. Radnor's got to be thinking who's their go-to guys right now. And Ridley's not, because they have too many go-to guys. All-around great team. Going to be clearing here. Ryan's taking it down low. And he has that great ability to just snake through any hole. He could easily take this up himself, as he's done a number of times that I've seen him.
I'll tell you, that's a great matchup for the Green Raiders. The freshman against the Hopkins-bound senior. Not really fair for the freshman, as you know, Hurl will have him all day. Big rip, nice job by Matt Ryan. One of the things that scares you about that is he's got to go coast to coast.
Right.
Over a period of a game. That's got to take a lot out of him.
It is, but he's got great endurance and great speed and just moves so easy. Nice fluid motions.
Ridley now leads 9-5 with 3 minutes and 17 seconds to go. It's Middleton with a shot. It's wide. Now it's Hill. Nice job there by Grossman, but Hill comes up with it. Hill forces it upside to Rayer. Now it's Rayer. Big blast shot just wide. Backed up by Billy McGlone.
Rayer's been making some hard moves out there, trying to work his way into the game as much as he can. He's doing a good job, too.
McGlone taking a little blow at attack, a well-deserved one, as he has 4 goals on the night along with an assist. Now he's on at X. Circles around to his left side. Dips in, dunk, shot, save Ellis. Ellis dancing and jumping in round in Billy's face, thinking he's on.
I think Billy may have got called for in the crease on that last play. And we're going upfield here. Radnor's break gets a little hung up by the Ridley ride, but they're in the box now. Moving around the outside, trying to get their players in.
Now it's Radnor. 6-on-6 offense. Flag down on the Green Raiders. That'll be a technical foul on Ridley.
Another one of those mental errors and gives Radnor another chance to score one of their favorite goals, an EMO goal.
I think the confusion there was Billy was down in attack taking a blow, and too many attackmen went across the midfield line.
I think you're right there. Radnor's 2 midfielders discussing over what's going to happen at the top of the box. So I spread out now. Now we're about ready to start play again.
Radnor's man-up unit, 9, 12, 2, 11, 4, and 7. Ridley's man-down unit, 15, Moyer, Hurl, Tinsley, Clark, and Culp. Crease, feed. Now it's Hurl, battling for the ground ball, and he gets it. Hurl extends his lead at the midfield line. Ridley gets a timeout.
I think that's a wise move by Coach Ellers. Try and settle things down. Radnor looked a little helter-skelter down there on offense, trying to do too much too fast. I think they would have been able to settle a little bit. I know it's only a 30-second penalty, but they were trying to move way too quick. They
forced one into the crease there, Frank, and he turned it over.
Funding for tonight's game is provided by the following sponsors. The Daily Times. The Daily Times is Delaware County's newspaper and the leader for local sports coverage. Business advertisers can call the Daily Times at 610-622-7400. If you'd like to place a classified ad, it's 622-8860, the Daily Times. Commerce Bank provides funding for WRSD. At the McDade Mall, Commerce Bank, you can visit the McDade Mall branch or bank online through commerceonline.com. That's commerceonline.com. By phone at 1-800-YES-2000. That's 1-800-YES-2000 for Commerce Bank. Commerce Bank wishes the Green Raiders good luck during the 2002 lacrosse season. Funding is also provided for WRSD by Albert Vincent's Formal Wear, located at 19 Morton Avenue in Morton. You can contact Vincent's Formal Wear at 610-544-6881. That's 610-544-6881.
Out of the timeout with 1:58 to go, Ridley leads 9-5. Ridley is still man down. Ryan will be guarded by two long poles. He goes right to the cage. Nice job, Matt Ryan. Ridley's penalty is up. Millard will come off for McGlone. Radnor is very disciplined on defense as they continue to get number 15 on Billy McGlone, Andy Eugelis, but McGlone's had his way on Eugelis all night. Now it's Ryan behind the cage. Possible Ward there, draws a slide. Big time force, and then he turns it over. Got to get back and ride now. Two of Ridley's attackmen are just walking. Paul Middleton hustles to the midfield line and causes the turnover.
That was great work by Middleton. He never gave up on it. He was ready to cross that midfield line and go play on defense. He did that a little bit earlier today. Not too bad. Yeah, but Ryan just tried to tuck one in there. May not have been a smart shot. I think he should have pulled it away.
He looks exhausted after the play. He couldn't get back to the midfield line. He was dragging, put his hands down at his knees. He's been playing an awful lot tonight. Offensively, defensively, clearing the ball. Now it's McGlone, who finds Hill. Hill misses it, and the ball has been tipped. It goes out of bounds. It'll be Ridley's ball.
Good. Radnor disagreeing with that tip call, but Ryan staying in. You're right, he does appear to be dragging. Hill's going to take the ball off the sidelines.
Now it's Hill, being guarded by number 14, Safi Najwa. Hill draws a slide. It's got to be somebody open. Great move, Stevie Hill. He finds Rayer with a rip. Save Jordan Ellis. The reputation on Ellis is true. He is a stud goaltender, keeping Radnor in the game here. Now it's McGlone. Quick feed inside to Middleton. Middleton can't handle. Now it's Rayer again. Big fake shot. Blocked down in front.
Rayer looked like he was getting a little goal hungry. Fired off about 3 shots that it looked like didn't have much of a chance. Ridley's going to retain possession here on the call.
Big rip by Ryan with 8 seconds to go. Easily handled by Jordan Ellis, and the ball clear.
We got the end of the quarter. Radnor makes Gilman clear to end it.
The Herbert W. Best VFW Post 928, located in McDade and Sutton Avenues in Folsom, is proud to fund programming on WRSD. The Best VFW Post sponsor the Voice of Democracy audio essay contest. The Best VFW Post wishes the Green Raiders luck for the remainder of the lacrosse season. Funding has also been provided by DeCarlo's Formal Wear, located at 237 Millmont Avenue in Millmont Park. DeCarlo's has been renting tuxedos to Ridley students for over 40 years. So remember to call DeCarlo's Formal Wear at 610-461-9570. That's 461-9570. DeCarlo's Formal Wear. The prom season is over for the 2002 school year, but remember next year. For all your prom time needs, remember DeCarlo's Formal Wear. And ask about special discounts for all Ridley students. The Morton Savings Bank funds WRSD, and it's located at 25 South Morton Avenue in Morton. The Morton Savings Bank has been supporting the local community since 1885. That's 116 years of service. The Morton Savings Bank. Excellent customer service along with low equity rates. Free checking and a variety of mortgage and savings products are what Morgan has to offer. Morton Savings Bank, located at 25 South Morton Avenue in Morton.
Ridley has appeared to be on top of the game. It's the first game I've seen all year because I've been away at college, but doesn't look like they've missed a beat since I left last year.
That appears to be true, Frank. If they can hold on to this lead, they'll secure the Central League title, an undefeated season, and the top seed in the PSLA State Championship playoffs.
This may be the most important quarter they've played all year, and they look like they're up to the task. Tony's come around in place of McCulley. He's done really well, made several nice saves, and the attack and the midfielders have been moving the ball really well. A couple off passes, but nothing too severe that it cost them, that caused damage to their offense. Offense appeared to be clicking and timing well, and Matt Ryan has done a great job clearing. He's out there on the face-off now, and the Ridley clear has just been outstanding. So is their ride. That's got to be one of the big things keeping Radnor's score down.
Now it's D'Angelo in the face-off circle against Cahill. They're going to get D'Angelo for pushing him while he's on the ground. It's important for Ridley not to give one up early. Moyer falls down. Now he's going to come over the head. Ridley appears to be confused right now. Everybody's got to check up and get a man. Nice play by Tony Brandt. Now it's Ryan, who spins, gets across the midfield line. There's a little bit of reserve energy there in Matt Ryan. Ridley may have came out in a zone there. I'm not too sure. Now it's Ryan. Now it's McGlone on a short stick. Big bomb and miss.
Glenn's shot goes well outside the playing field, but Ryan looked like he took a hard slash. He's got right arm dragging. He's not holding a stick.
Now you have Middleton, the lefty attackman headed for Ohio State. Hill at X. Ridley comes out and it's 1-5 set. Hill comes hard left. Ball's up. And now in Radnor's stick. D'Angelo in the chase position. Number 9 for Radnor, Alexander Ritz. Gives it up. Radnor's on a break. Bad pass, and it's going to go out of bounds.
Ridley's defense looked to be caught a little unaware there. I think that out of bounds pass kind of saved some serious problems. Bad passing on offense
They just
caused
didn't
that.
execute on the fast break there,
Yeah.
Frank. Set up in the L. Got to push it down the pipe over to the left-handed attackman. Instead, they skipped it to the left-handed attackman. Ineffective, out of bounds Ridley ball. Now it's McGlone. Easy clear for Billy. Billy will give it up to Middleton. Ridley may want to play a little possession here. Have a catch, get it around. Ridley's in a 3-2-1 set. Here we have Hill again at X. They've been forcing him to his left all night. Backside to Middleton. D'Angelo with the other short stick. Now it's Middleton being draped on and doubled now by Grossman. Middleton handles it with ease. Here's Rayer. Carrying against number 27 for Radnor, Josh Donahue. Donahue is a big defenseman. Rayer's pass handled by Ryan. And Ryan will give it up to Hill.
Ridley
Great time for Hill to split dodge back to his right. He does, but he's defended nicely. Hill looking to feed.
Ridley definitely is looking to kill the clock here.
They're forcing the cage. They shouldn't get a stall penalty anytime.
Nope.
Here's they've gone to the cage, pushed it. Radnor's played solid D.
Now it's McGlone. Here comes a stick fake. Flag down. McGlone draws the penalty. He splits two, and now he drops it.
It's going to be a slash.
That it is. 1 minute slash on Radnor. Good things happen when the ball's in the hands of number 33.
Definitely. May try and pick up another insurance goal here, then try and go back to killing time. You're right. They've been going to goal and won't be drawing a stall penalty.
Ridley will go man up. Man up unit is their first midfield and their first attack. McGlone, Ryan, Vinny D'Angelo, Hill, Middleton, and Rayer. Both teams haven't gone deep into their bench tonight. Another slash. He stepped out of the box. Matty Ryan doesn't need to take that shot. They remain man up as long as the ball's in possession, and he just took a bomb from about 25 yards out.
Yeah, I think he saw a flag and got a little anxious, thinking that maybe he'd catch some people unaware. But a high shot went right at Ellis's face, and easy save, like playing catch with the goalie.
Discipline, 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 Frank. Now it's 6-on-4. Ridley needs to capitalize here. Kill a little clock and finish one. It's Ryan to Hill. To Ryan. To Hill. Give it up to D'Angelo. The lefty shot handled by Ellis. Great ground ball by Billy McGlone. McGlone up. His pass batted down. McGlone saves it, keeps it in bounds. Big rip and another save by Ellis. Ball's up, picked up by Grossman. Grossman cheaps it up, handled by Moyer. Moyer over to Tinsley. Tinsley draped on by a Radnor attackman. Tinsley continues after the ground ball, flips it up. Great job, Robbie Tinsley and Brett Moyer.
Really also has some great communication staying on sides.
Now it's Rayer with the face dodge. Good move. Good move and bad pass. Oh, Ridley had an opportunity there as number 3 for Radnor tried to get off the field. Now Radnor's got a break. Sloppy play by Ridley. Big rip and save by Tony Brandt. Tinsley's trip, no call. The vacuum, Brett Moyer picks up another ground ball. Fair to advance. Who had possession, sir?
Quick count on that.
The advance call doesn't begin until the ground ball is picked up by Ridley. Moyer picked it up and had it.
Oh, outside.
Radnor fans cheer a non-goal, and it's a fast break for Ridley. Rayer to Middleton behind the back goal! No goal in the crease.
It looked beautiful, but it was just one step too close to the net.
Frank, we got to go back to that big save by Tony Brandt.
Yeah.
He's matched Ellis save for save. Ellis has had to see more shots, but Brandt with another nice save down that end. Really had a fast break, giving up. Couldn't handle. Now it's Grossman, the defenseman. Not the guy you want with the ball, and he turns it over.
Ugly pass goes about 10 feet over everyone's head. And you're right about Tony. He's had some tough saves and made some spectacular ones.
6:26 to go in the game. Ridley leads 9-5. Now it's Culp. Culp headed for the Division III powerhouse Gettysburg next year. Nice clear there by Ridley. Now it's Moyer. Moyer. Now we have Hill at X. Gives it up to Middleton. Middleton going to the cage, shoots and scores. He gets his goal back.
Stick was moving quicker than Ellis's eyes, and he slips it into the pole. He came out. He was unguarded, unchallenged. It was easy goal for Paul. They're the kind of goals he's been picking up all night. Catches his defender unaware and catches Ellis when he's not ready for it.
with 5 minutes and 58 seconds to go. Ridley leads 10-5. Radnor will get a timeout to stop this Ridley rush.
Yeah. Ridley's been doing really well. They're looking really strong.
Funding for tonight's game is provided by Verone's Collision Incorporated, located at 611 Swarthmore Avenue in Ridley Park. Verone's is approved by most insurance companies, and all work done at Verone's is given a written warranty. Verone's has been serving the Ridley area since 1980. So for expert repair and low costs, Verone's is the place to go for all your car's needs. Knights of Columbus Peace Council, located at 1195 Haverford Road in Crumlin, also sponsors WRSD. Knights of Columbus accommodates 200 people and has easy access to I-95 and the Blue Route. You can reach the Peace Council at 610-833-1299. That's 610-833-1299. Knights of Columbus Peace Council in Crumlin. LA Nails provides funding for WRSD, and it is located at 1411 McDade Boulevard. LA Nails offers a variety of specials for all girls. That's 2 free nail designs as a special. Give them a call at 610-461-6710. When all else fails, go to LA Nails.
Out of the timeout here, Ridley leads 10-5 with 5 minutes and 58 seconds to go. Assistant coach Kevin Ellers was having a conversation with senior goaltender Tony Brandt, telling him he just needs a couple more saves from him. Now it's in the face-off circle. D'Angelo, Moyer, and Matty Ryan on his wing. D'Angelo has battled in there all night. Ball still loose, kicked around, and now missed by Ryan. But Moyer gets it back for the Green Raiders as he strips his man. Now it's Ryan. With a big blast, it was knocked down. Caught Ellis off guard, but it was managed to save. Ridley now has too many men back. Middleton will go across. Ryan is exhausted. Now it's Tinsley. Marked up on attackman Colin Cecchio. Cecchio had a huge year last year for Radnor. Tinsley draws that assignment. Here's a little hidden ball trick, not at all faked out by that is Jim Colt. Now it's back to Cecchio. Moyer at X. His man won't go on him. Now it's Hurl up top. Andy German. He'll go on him. Here's the pick play that Radnor ran a few minutes ago, or a quarter ago, that scored. Tinsley all over. Backside look, nothing. Now it's Tinsley. Tinsley knew that play was coming. He had it. He had 11. Cecchio shut down real early. Now it's McGlone flying out of the box. Billy with tons of energy left. Good idea to keep Ryan down at attack so he can stay fresh. Now it's Ryan. Oh, and he mishandles the ground ball. Big turnover here. It's Middleton with a blast. Jordan Ellis up to the save, 101. That's twice he's got Middleton tonight.
Yeah.
Middleton does have 3 goals on the evening. Now it's Radnor having a hard time getting control of the ball. Moyer handles. Fires up the hill. Can't say enough good things about Brett Moyer. Now it's Rayer backing in, and now we'll pull out. The clock ticks at 3:38 to go. Ridley leads 10-5. Now it's Middleton at X, looking for goal number 4. Maybe assist number 2. Oh, the up and over. Back to X. Rayer to Ryan. The blast was coming. Fatigue may be setting in a little bit now as he's played it an awful lot at the midfield line.
May have been looking to shoot before he got that pass.
Now Ridley's going to, as Radnor's coaches are yelling, they've got to attack the cage. Now it's Rayer at X. McGlone, big rip, just off. He definitely had Jordan Ellis beat there, but he just missed opposite pipe. Radnor will get a horn and get their D-middies on. Number 14 checks in. Safi Najwa, the short stick midi. And number 5 for Radnor, Dave Pullman. Now it's Middleton, back left, gives it up the hill. Radnor trying to double the ball. Now we have Middleton, who fires it inside. Now it's McGlone, who handles, got smacked in the back of the head. Ball gets chased and picked up now by Hill.
Ridley retains possession. It was a nice shot there. Just didn't get through.
Now it's McGlone, being doubled. Pushes it back. Little sloppiness, but it's handled by Hill. Hill has D'Angelo at the top. Rayer. 2 minutes to go. Ridley's got to keep it in. Got to get the ball behind the cage. Now it's Hill. Radnor will continue to gamble here, but they seem to be running out of time. Now it's Hill being doubled and tripped. Flag down. He maintains possession. Great opportunity to get 2 for 1, but the low pass to Middleton at the crease forces the stoppage of play with 1 minute and 42 seconds to go. Ridley looks to go man up.
Yeah. Middleton has to try really hard there, held on to the ball. Just a little side note, Ridley has been outscoring opponents 216 to 62.
Fantastic numbers there. That's what happens when you return a group like the Raiders did this year. Stud defense and tons of offense. Now it's a turnover. Not a good play there, but D'Angelo wants to get it back. McGlone comes in, pops Grossman. Now it's back. Behind the cage. It's up, and Culp's trying to maintain possession for Ridley. It goes out of bounds.
Yeah, and at this point now, Ridley's offense has to be aware. They're under the 2-minute mark with the lead. They have to keep the ball in the crease, and they're also going to have to go to goal to avoid that stall call.
Now it's Culp taking his man. Couple of checks there. Tinsley takes it away from him. Radnor may be running out of time. Now it's McGlone. 1 minute and 5 seconds to go. McGlone up and over. Now it's the exit Rayer. Ridley has to keep it in the box. And they're going to remain undefeated on the year and secure the top seed in the PSLA playoffs. Certainly a push without possession there. No call. It's cheaped up. Nice play there by Culp. Culp finds Hill. 30 seconds to go. Mr. McGlone tonight, Frankie told me Ridley was going to double him up 12-6. He was right in the one aspect. They doubled him up 10-5 unless they can get one here late.
I think Ridley may just be wanting to hold on to the ball, kill the time.
And that's it. With 5 seconds to go. Ridley ends the season undefeated with a 10-5 win.
And that
over
is
Radnor.
Great work. It's great play. First game I saw all year, and I came home to a team that did nothing but improve. I was with the seniors for 3 years, and I'm nothing but proud of them. It's great to see them.
Latest playoff information, stay tuned to the Ridley School District channel. Times will be known throughout the playoffs.
Again, Ridley 10, Radnor 5. Ridley finishes the league, their season undefeated and Central League champions. And we'll have the first seed in the PSLA in the playoffs that start next Tuesday. Again, stay tuned to the Ridley station, finding out when and where and who the Ridley Raiders play.
I think we'll most likely be looking at a home game, though.
Automatically, 2 home games, and then the Final Four will be held at Marple Newtown.
Radnor definitely put up an early fight, but appeared to slack off as the second quarter rolled around. And Ridley throwing some backbreaker goals and some backbreaker saves by Tony Brandt.
Signing off now, Ridley 10, Radnor 5. I'm Mike Friel along with Frank LaPenna, Jerry Iannacci. Thanks to Mike Iannacci for all of his work. See you in the playoffs.
Salzburg, Austria, a long time ago, a genius was born, his name we all know. Wolfgang Mozart, Amadeus to some, a brilliant musician he soon will become.
We gathered together for an evening of fun to tell you his tale.
Please pardon. But before we begin, we're sure you must wonder why the mice must be some sort of blunder, with the lofty descendants of each little mouse that lived in the woodwork of Wolfgang's old house.
They passed on the stories that now we must tell. So sit back, enjoy, and please listen well. Be quiet as mice, for now it is time to meet the dear Mozart of music and rhyme.
And I'm Papa Mozart. My name is Leopold. I'm proud to be the head of this merry household. The finest student of music I've taught, and I've also played fiddle in Archbishop's court.
And I'm the mother named Anna Marie. Take care of my family is my chosen career. Surrounded by music, lived with love and joy. That's how we couldn't be asked much more. Hello everyone, Nana was my name. Being Wolfgang's sister is my claim to fame. I also love music and never get bored, but I spend hours playing on my clavichord. I'm the most command and lovable type. I've been known to cover many lives. And as my dear friend Wolfgang would say, I do my best groveling in the key of A.
After came my companions and names before, I fine-tuned to my ground to solid a throne. When they hear me bark in my deep baritone, they all yell bravo and throw me a bone. Bark.
It's my musical friends that just come along to join me tonight for an evening of fun. Herr Schnacker and friends, we're glad you could come. Now let us prepare for some musical fun.
Papa, please, Papa, dear, I heard some music I love to hear.
Now come, Wolfgang, don't be absurd. That's the silliest thing I've ever heard.
Let's hear the child. I do think we should. My gracious, his music is really quite good. It's a difficult piece now. How can that be? But that's why it's called a concerto, you see. You must learn every note if it takes day and night. Practice, practice till you get it right.
It's a marvelous work, a sight to behold.
And to think that my son's only 4 years old.
Your son is a genius, my dear Bible queen, that someday the world will remember his name. It's very clear to see Its ferocity could not be ignored. A few even hid a narrower clavicle. The Mozart played at the courts in all the ways to entertain the royals with their musical games. Their travels brought them to Venus one day, where the emperor's palace they and there's my daughter, Maria Antoinette. And now, my dear Moses, you truly would love to witness this town where it's so much.
Three merry musicians are we. Put us to the test and just name your request and we'll play it for you happily. Three merry musicians are we. Just name your request and then they'll do their best to play it for you happily. Three merry musicians, how much you can surely afford. No musical riddles too hard for my fiddle, or else Manor's clavichord. Three merry musicians are we. My sister, my brother, my son and my daughter and me. Merry musicians are we. Marvelous, marvelous, not one mistake. Oh, mother dear, can we let them have cake?
Oh dear, Maria Antoinette, I cannot say no. Certainly not to the parliament.
Thank you, Mama. Did you hear what she said? I'm so excited I may lose my head. Oh. From Vienna to Paris, soon they would roam, where they played in many an aristocrat's home. Since all the mice could not sneak in each house, some of these tales were passed on word of mouth.
Amazing songhouse, young Wolfgang composed sonatas, cantatas, and Olivier too. They call him the greatest prodigy ever seen when played at the palace of King Louis XV. But rather than pay the Mozart family, the royalty just gave them trinkets, you see. A tiny gold watch, a brocaded sash. That's the poor Mozart's money for cash. On arriving in London, Grand and many claimed that they were suited to play at the court of St. James. Upon Wolfgang going to the opera one night, he decided that opera for one he would write.
So they all praise the genius when things seem funny. The wealthiest went out with their money. In the Netherlands, the highest, the honors they made them, the trinkets and baubles were all that they paid them. Yet trinkets and baubles are not what you need when there's so many mouths to feed. Indeed! So back home to Salzburg, their best for their plate, they sadly returned, admiring their fate.
try as they may to make music ends meet, all of their efforts just met with defeat. So with his fame and his talents of my car from him, Papa and Wolfgang, and be wonderful. As they traveled through Italy on their grand concert tour, they were greeted with crowds saying, "Encore, encore." Did you think that the mice would let them go on their own and risk missing out on some fine clothes?
Well, just like the mice, an older Greek doctor hurled to the side of the traveling flock. While dining in Rome, the mice had a ball, finding the city the grandest of all. So while in Rome, they did as Romans do, and feasted on pasta and rolls every good.
Papa Mozart and Wolfgang found Italy adored. There was so much to see for a going on board. Through the cities of Italy, they traveled swiftly from Verona to Venice and then Tuscany.
Between recitals, operas, concerts galore, Bologna was the sandwich I entered their tour. It was here in Bologna, Wolfgang made the test to bring many nagging questions to us. As the head of the Philharmonic Society, I said we should give this boy a look-see. His reputation has brought him great fame. But is he really as gifted as others proclaim? The question is simple and well understood. Do our composers think he's really that good? In a room we shall lock him up so we can be sure. He can let him write the 4 parts while in his part. work outside teaching students each day, but soon found out that invested with unpaid bills and eviction letters, they will steadily run away from their debtors. The incentives owners can trade this to us to simply be able to pay off our debt. It's a classic fact that to all poor folk, seems musicians are destined to always be broke. It's a classic situation. One that fills me with frustration. Where I go, one thing I know, musicians always will be
It's a classic situation, one that fills me with frustration. Where I go, one thing I know, musicians always will be broke.
They always say, well, will you play me? But then they never want to pay me.
Yesterday's man in his glasses. Why is he living like a peasant?
It's a classic situation.
One that fills me with frustration.
One thing is clear, musicians always will be
See, and to me, that classically speaking, he's baroque.
Though his composition is somewhat considered despite the situation that we did, Don Giovanni, Fiddle, Saifuni, this musical genius is for one more. But years that followed never brought wealth and took a terrible toll on his health. The magic flute and requiem set down note by note was the last composition that Mozart wrote. Simply and Friel, he took to his bed. The master's end. Such talent he shared, such pleasure he gave, yet Mozart was buried in a history. Triumph and tragedy marked his short story, but his musical legacy was encore. It's a return to ears of his master's home, but his beautiful music was one more. A musical tribute we like to propose to the great musician that all the world knows. All the great-grandchildren, each nephew and niece, except poor Dizzy who forgot his mouthpiece, have formed our master singers, and we stand proud and tall to give a homage to Mozart, the greatest of all. In 200 years, the music has changed. One of his pieces we rearranged. We hope he'll forgive our new modern style, perhaps admire brought the Mozart a smile.